Welcome back to the Goddess Jazzy show. That was Sister Nancy, Bam Bam. Like I said, I'm still waiting for my guests, so in the meantime I'll speak some positive affirmations. So this positive affirmation is how to be mindful. So how to be mindful, here's a little taster. Engage your 5 senses and absorb yourself into a task. Settle into the rhythm of the activity and take time to appreciate how it makes you feel while you engage in it, and notice how it allows your well-being to flourish. That's really interesting, that is. So what they're saying is, if you focus your attention on something that you enjoy, it's a type of meditation without meditating, you know? Yeah. So like if you like colouring, if you like doing word puzzles, you know, if you're engaged in things like that, if you like sightseeing, or people, do you know what I like? I'll tell you what I like. I like people watching. Not in a derogative way. I just like to see how people engage with each other. You know, I can sit down and just watch people and just be like, oh, okay, you must be doing that or that, you know, that kind of thought. Yes. Anyway, oh, is that somebody? No. Yes. No, it's not. Okay, let me play another song. No, I can't play that one. I'm going to play Ini Kamosi, World of Reggae. And here we go. They call it murder. Yay! It's here! Yay! It's open! Open! Hello, darling. I'll put the music on just at the time. How are you? Are you? Come and hug me up. Everybody gets a hug. The bathroom is straight there. Come and hug me first, you know. Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you so much. Look at you. Oh, good. Good, you just trying to come back, yeah? Okay, lovely.
They call it murder. When rhythm space out your head. World of reggae music on your head. Keep me rocking with me, data. World of reggae music on your
head. Yeah. Anyway, the news will be coming on.
Never left you, never know, sir. Yes, 10,000 rhythms feeling. Now it makes a spider kiss a fly. World of reggae music on your head. Keep me rocking with me daughter. World of reggae music on your head. Now the toss they give me water. Yes, I. Yeah. Hey, now just be nice and hold it steady. I won't entertain no more disgrace. Out in the street, they call it murder. When listen facing out your head. Girl, you bet your music on your head. Keep me rocking with you.
How are you?
Girl, you bet your music on your head. Lord, I trust you, give me water.
Okay, hold on 1 second. How long do we have? We start in a few minutes.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Goddess Jazzy Show. Guess what? My guest has turned up. Yay! For Michael Styles. Yay!
Love is love.
Oh, bless you, Michael. Thank
Love
you
is
so
love.
much. We're going to go in the news in a few minutes. So I'm just going to introduce you to him very quickly. Then as we come back from the news, we're going to go into it. So this is lovely Michael Styles, Michael Robert Styles. Thank you so much
Love
for
is
coming
love.
in. Thank you
Greetings.
so
Love is
much.
love.
Look at his locks. Oh my gosh. Michael, you know you better do mine. I'm just saying. This is lovely, Michael. And where are you from originally, Michael?
Originally from Northwest London.
North West London.
Originally from Stonebridge, actually.
Stonebridge. That's
Yeah.
the Halsden area, is it?
Yes,
Halsden,
it is.
that
Yeah,
one? Okay.
just between Halsden and Wembley Park.
Okay.
Well, Wembley Stadium.
Have
so
you
yeah.
always been in that area?
Yeah, always
Yeah,
been.
never been
Yeah.
in South or nothing like that?
No, so
Why?
no, but I live in South now.
Do you?
Yeah, I live up in Surrey.
What Croydon, sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, never.
Well, no, past Croydon,
Oh,
darling.
pause
Yeah.
that. Oh, oh, I'm so grateful
Yeah.
that you've come. Honestly,
No,
I really do.
thank you for inviting me on.
Thank you so much.
Love is love.
And
Thank
guess
you.
what, everybody? Before we go into it, I've got to give Michael this. Listen, Michael, one handmade sorrel, one handmade ginger beer, and you got to taste it on live, yeah, when we come back, to let me know how it tastes. So I'm actually, this is my son's company.
And this is
Exposed Juices. So I want you to be
Can
honest.
you give me more moment, please?
Yes.
Greetings, love and
Yes,
light on
yes.
this tremendous Tuesday. It's me, Michael Styles. Oh my gosh, we have exposed sorrel juice. No fizzy drink, no carbonated water. This is homemade, natural exposed juice. And we also have the exposed ginger beer. Oh my gosh. And for those of you that suffer with either stomach pains or digestive systems and stuff like that, or even pains in the bones, you could even drink this ginger juice. We have more juices coming, but just bear with us because, you know, we're starting up. All by God's grace, we're going to be bigger and better. And look out for us for our fruit punch that's coming out for this spring and this summer. It's me, Michael Styles, talking on behalf of Exposed Juice.
Thank you so much, Michael. We're going to go for a news break, and then after the news break, we're going to get into Michael's background. So enjoy until then, huh? Okay, so the news is going to come on. Have a break. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. How long do we have?
We've got 5 minutes.
Okay,
so
let's do this
yeah,
quickly.
do your thing. I want you to get
Right, so I send...
Oh, there's another bit. Oh, wow. Sorry, Michael.
Go.
Until 11 p.m.
1 second. This is, oh my God, this is the other one.
American soul food,
Hello,
authentic
darling,
Caribbean
come in.
dishes,
Oh my
and scrumptious seafoods, plus a
Are you
selection of the tastiest
Come on, my
cocktails. And there are
American,
live
come on.
DJs on rotation.
And listen,
at
you
Fish
two don't try
Fridays
to
and
chat each
Seafood
other up, you know.
Saturdays. Table reservations
Michael,
and
this
party
one is so
bookings
handsome,
call
but you can't have him, he's married.
0208
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
no.
sorry. Lancashire guy. Look at you, sexy, come here.
UK. This
I'm
must
trying
be
to
the
be
place.
here. You
The
came,
new
huh?
Coast Restaurant and
Come on,
Cocktail
kiss me
Bar.
out. Oh, What? How are you, darling? Oh, good. Thank you.
For you, hello.
Hey, greetings, greetings.
Michael.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Amazing, thank you, thank
Come and
you.
sit down. So we're just having the news, huh?
A little news?
Yeah, little news. You bought me my hot chocolate. That's why I love you. Michael, I've been trying to flirt with him, but this won't do nothing
Well, you
for
can see
him.
there's a ring on the finger.
No, but he's married. He doesn't want a woman. He's all about money.
Women, yes.
No, I didn't say that. You know I love you.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm glad. Thank you so much.
I was
How did you
late.
find it?
Not easy.
And how's your daughter?
Amazing.
And how's your husband?
Alive.
Oh God, what are you like?
Oh,
Take your
Okay.
time. We're just gonna have a little break,
Yeah.
news break. I was playing music and dancing. Did you see
I
me?
saw. Oh yeah,
You see
I
me just
saw.
dancing up.
Yes.
Mhm.
You said get up and dance, but I was in the car, so I couldn't.
So do you just rock a little bit, like move your hands and all that? No.
No, because I had 2 coffees in my
Oh,
hand.
did you? Okay.
Hence this village. Okay.
Oh,
That's
dear.
done. On silent. Fantastic.
Yes.
How are you? How have you
I
been?
am fabulous. Thank you so much. Very, very fabulous. Fabulous. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming. I really, really appreciate it. Honest to God. It means a lot. So Michael is a hairstylist. Lord have mercy, Alexandra. You come here and break up this place. Come out.
What kind of stool is this?
Alexandra, what do you like? Yeah, coming back here, you know. Come and
I
sit
don't want to
here.
die.
What's wrong with you? Can't you hear
Okay,
yourself?
Michael. What? Tell me what?
This is Michael. Wait. I'm going to introduce him in a minute.
No.
And you're going to have to introduce. I didn't get no info from you.
No, I know.
know
It's okay. I know
something
who I
like-
am. You know who I am.
And Michael owns a very nice cafe. You have to go there. It's
Where?
beautiful. It's in Hither Green Lane. Do you know Hither Green? Oh, he's a South now. He's one of us.
Why? Where were you before?
Northwest London.
Northwest London.
Oh, vile.
I know.
Yeah, Northwest London, amazing.
Is it?
And and Brooklyn.
Oh,
Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
Where in Brooklyn?
Nostrand Avenue.
how am I going to get all of you
Lincoln
lot
between
in?
Nostrand and Rogers.
My mom's from Bensonhurst.
Okay.
And I'm from Manhattan.
Okay.
Oh, you're from Atlanta?
No, Manhattan.
Oh, Manhattan.
Yeah.
This man is so
Atlanta.
rude, you know.
Do I sound like I'm from Atlanta? Atlanta?
Atlanta.
So what are you doing in Southeast now?
Living
He's living there.
and enjoying.
Why are you not having
And
a
my salon's
conversation,
in,
right?
my
You're
salon's
not-
in Northwest
We're not
London.
online.
You're what?
My salon is in Northwest London.
He's got a hair salon.
So you're commuting.
Love it.
Love the commute.
Oh gosh, yeah. Right now I can't wait because I need to go and watch.
Alex, how are we going to see you as well?
You don't need to see me.
This man.
You're what? Sorry?
I need to catch up on P Valley. One more last episode.
Oh, God.
So just I love my commute. I can just sit down, chill, and just
Okay.
Alex, we have to see you.
Do you know
I
how
can see-
far my commute is? My commute to work from home is 17 feet.
Congrats.
I know, it's amazing.
This man. So you don't want to be in my life? It's so
I
vain.
got ready for radio, hence I just threw a baseball cap on. When I used to have my show, you should have seen I literally showed up in my pajamas.
Did you?
Because it was 8 till midnight. So by the time
Oh
I got
yeah,
up, it was 1
That's,
o'clock.
yeah. For that reason, I understand. Oh, thank you, Michael.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you as well. Honest to God. Thank you, Alex. I keep calling you Alex. I hope you don't mind. Do you? 'Cause I know you told me.
So my name's Alexander.
I know, but I call you Alex. Is that wrong? Is it
Well,
real?
it's not my name, is it?
Yeah, I know. It's okay. I won't call you this man.
I'll call you Stephanie. How's that?
It's so face there. I can't be bothered with you. I swear to God. Oh dear. Thank you guys, man, for coming in. Honest to God. I feel all important now. You know what I mean? I've got
You
these
are
two
important.
handsome boys here. You know, I feel really
Well.
yeah. Oh dear. So you're gonna have to introduce yourself, Alex. Well, you've got nothing about you. You was meant to send me stuff. Don't read that. Stop it. It's too nosy. Don't
talk
read
to
it.
them.
Oh, you talk to them. Hello, everyone. Hi.
What's going on, people? It's Swimsy here.
Hi, I'm Sabrina. Hi, I'm Sully. Hi, I'm Alicia.
Ooh. This is what he's done. Okay. Here we go. Welcome back to the Goddess Jazzy Show. Isn't Jazzy lucky? I have lovely Michael Styles here and lovely Alexandra over there, which he doesn't want to be seen. I don't know what's wrong with him. So guys, can you say hello to people that are listening? We're going to 186 countries, by the way.
Okay, well, let's go.
Yes.
Let's do it. 186?
Yeah,
That's
186.
it?
Yeah,
Come on,
we'll
you could
bring
do better
more
than
there.
that.
We'll bring more in there.
We'll get some, don't worry.
So I'm going to start with Michael first. Right, this is what I know about you, Michael. Michael Robert Styles. He joined the hair industry in 1997.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Michael Styles has proved a huge success in all aspects and facts of hairstyling and fashion. Tell me about it, Michael.
Oh my gosh, what
Yes.
part?
All of it.
Right, okay, originally from Northwest London.
Yes.
I'm a qualified chef.
Yes,
So I
that's
went
right.
to catering school for 5 years.
Can you make jerk pork? Such a beg.
No, but you know something?
Yeah.
Pork and lamb is my best meat.
Is it? So you can make
Yeah.
that. You better make
Pork and lamb.
And I'll make you a
And,
cake.
and I like black pudding too.
black
I
pudding.
love black pudding.
Why?
I don't know. It's just. I think it's just the Grenadian and St. Lucian in me.
Likes black pudding.
Yeah.
Do you like black pudding?
I don't think that should be actually a thing.
No, I don't.
I don't think it should be a thing.
Don't mind them. It's high in protein as well.
Is it?
It very
But
much
the
is.
taste of it is.
I love it. I'm not talking about the English one, you know. I'm talking about the Caribbean one.
What's the
Is it?
difference?
What's the difference?
Texture and how it's made and stuff like that.
Is it still made with the same stuff?
Yes, it is.
Well, then no,
yeah.
it shouldn't be a thing.
Oh.
I think no.
Sorry.
No, I agree with you. I just no, I can't. No.
Okay, next.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Oh, what
Yeah.
do you eat that with? A fryer?
Toast, bread, yeah, everything. I mean, people from the, like Dominica, Saint Lucia, hey, parlez-vous patois? They would know, like, yeah, it's, oh gosh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my gosh. I'd have to trust you on it and taste it, but
yeah.
No.
Okay, we'll move on then.
Okay, we'll move on. So, what made you transition from chef to hairdresser?
Oh my gosh! Right. So basically, as I said, I went to catering school for 5 years, and in the meantime, I was doing friends here. So I wasn't doing, I wasn't in the salon or something. I was just doing some friends here
Yes.
and stuff like that. And but I always visualized myself having a shop. And the thing is,
Did you manifest that?
I did.
Did you?
I
Good.
did. But the thing is, it wasn't like having a vision board at the age of like 9 or 10 and saying, yeah, I wanted to, I just knew like, yeah, I wanted to go into catering and stuff like that. So, you're moving on and so forth. But what happened was,
Yes.
because God works in mysterious ways,
Absolutely.
because I was friends with a salon called Mi Amigos in Halsden, which was taken and they made Desmond's from. So just to let people know that. So
I thought this was in.
it was, but it was derived from Mi Amigos in Halsden, that actual setup and everything like that.
That's your claim to fame.
Oh, by God's grace. Yeah, so a couple of times I used to just pop in there and see them and so forth. Shelley, Miss Ambrose, Nisi and all of them. And then one particular, I think it was a Friday, I popped in and just go and see the girls and so forth and see what's going on. And none of the staff came in for that. What happened? I don't know. Then Miss Ambrose said to me, she said, Michael, can you do hair? Hear me? Yeah, I can do hair, yeah. He says to me, okay, can you go and do some of those clients? I've done them. Let me tell you, I put some piece of gel, I put some kind of spritz, because them time there, it was like finger wave and scrunch and those kind of styles that was
So
in.
do you do both hair, black and white?
Oh, no, I don't do black and white hair.
You don't do
I
black
do
and white hair?
Afro-European, Caucasian and Hispanic hair.
Oh,
well, hello.
Yeah. So, yes.
You know.
It's just like when people call the salon and they're like, oh, do you do white hair? I'm like, no, sorry.
Oh.
But we do European hair.
Oh my God.
And they're like, oh, okay. So,
My bad.
Naughty.
no, not at all. Not at all. So, yes, as I said, I done that day.
Yes.
She then says to me, oh, could you come in tomorrow?
Ooh.
So that was on a Saturday. I was free.
Did you take pictures of the hair?
No, not them. No.
Okay.
So I said, okay, I came in this Saturday, done the hair, and she was like, oh, could you come in next week Friday and Saturday?
Ooh.
And that is how I entered the door for doing hair and and stuff like that.
Yes.
And then so that started to grow and manifest. That was growing. Now remember, I'm still young, so I'm not.
So how old was you?
Oh my gosh! When I started doing that, I think I was around about maybe 17.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think I was about 16, 17. I started doing that. Yeah, and then so as I said, I was doing that part time while still going to college
As well, yeah.
and so forth, and at the catering school. So then what happened was that manifested, and that was growing up, and then like I left there and I went to my mom's. And I was at my mum's for a little bit and so forth. So the
Are you the
clientele.
only child?
No, I'm not. So on my mum has me and my two sisters, Zozo and Mara.
Okay.
But all together I have 4 brothers and 4 sisters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are we close? Yes, we are close.
You are?
Except for one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's always always that one, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, I wish that he came into our lives, not just my life. I wish that he came back
Is it too
into
late
our
for you
lives.
to pull in?
If he hears this and he does know that, you know, he is loved.
Okay, that's
and
good.
you know, his brothers, his siblings, his family would like him back. Do you get what I mean?
That's
But
nice to hear.
it's God's work.
Yeah,
Do you get what I mean?
that's
So when,
nice
it's
to
not
hear.
my time, it's in God's time. So when...
But at least you're still welcome.
Oh, no,
in that
definitely,
respect, you know what I mean?
definitely,
So that's
definitely.
good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop you there a minute. I'm
No
just going to
problem.
bring Alexander because he doesn't want me to call him Alex. Alexander.
You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, can I call you Sexy Alex?
I'll take it.
So everybody, Alex's journey is one that I've heard about it, but I've got you here in the flesh. How was surrogacy? Because you've got your... I know, I threw it out. I mean, you know, I just, because I'm like...
Michael had it easy. Now I'm just going to talk,
Because you didn't give me no stuff.
Yeah, but you know. When you know, you know. And we knew as soon as we met each other.
I know. I
Right?
just met him in his own restaurant. And I just loved him. As soon as I walked in, I just thought, you are nice. I was with my partner, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
We had a nice connection within seconds. Yeah. So I went down the surrogacy route, which was absolutely insane. We tried it in the UK. So I've got a husband who's English. I'm obviously American.
Yeah.
And same-sex surrogacy in the UK is very different than it is in most countries. So it's not regulated here.
Well, even up until now?
Well, not correct, but they're changing things now. They're trying to change things. So the way you find a surrogate in this country is absolutely ridiculous. Are you ready?
Yeah, go on.
So say you and I are a couple, which would be a dream come true,
Oh, it would
right?
be for me. I tell you,
right?
I throw anywhere, just come there.
So you and I would go in a Facebook group that's for intended parents and surrogate mothers, so IPs and SMs. Okay. So we go in the Facebook group and like post a picture of us and then post a meme, and then a surrogate would then comment on the meme. And then say, oh, that's funny. And then you'd comment on their comment. And then they'd private message you and say, oh, that was a really funny meme. And then you'd be like, yeah, wasn't that funny? Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And you know why you're on the page.
Okay.
You know we're looking for a surrogate and they're looking for an intended parent, right? So you have to have a natural relationship with the couple or with the surrogate before you can even meet.
Oh,
and then once you meet, then you do this getting to know period, which is meant to be up to 6 months. And after 6 months, then you sign an agreement, which is not legally binding, but an agreement. Then you do whatever you need to do to have the baby. Okay. Then when the baby...
Can I ask, because I know people will be asking, do you have to do the deed? I'm sorry, I have to ask. People will want to know.
I've never done the deed,
have
so
you
I
not?
don't know. No, I don't know what it's like. So one day I hope.
So you don't do the deed?
No.
Okay.
So you can do traditional surrogacy, which means like turkey baster style, or you do gestational surrogacy, where you go and get an egg donor, and then you make the embryos, and then implant them in the surrogate. Now for us, we did that whole process before the baby making, and the day that our surrogate that we selected decided to take her birth control out, she called us and said, hi guys, I don't think I want to do this anymore, but can we still be friends? And this is after 8 months of my husband and she talking on the phone every day. We had our kids over to our house, like it was a thing. And so we were distraught. And to go back into those Facebook groups, which are really quite sad. It's like you feel like you're in high school again. It's like catty and things like that. So my husband looked into international surrogacy. So then we went down the international we actually looked into adoption in the UK first, but we looked at a place in Peterborough, and it's really invasive. You have to go and meet them every 6 weeks. They have to know your last 3 partners so they can talk to them. Now, I've been with my husband for 10 years. I don't know my last 3 partners. And if I did, I probably wouldn't want to talk to them again or have them vouch for me. So anyway, so long story short, even though it's a very long story, we went to an American company who has a clinic in Mexico, Cancun, Mexico. We flew to Miami. We met with them. Flew to Cancun, did the things that the men have to do without being graphic.
Okay, that thing in the...
That thing.
Okay.
Which is a whole story, which I don't think we can talk... I mean, I don't know. It's a good story. Yeah, it's too early for that. I'm trying to be really PC. Okay, so, so I did that, and then, long story, we had 7 surrogates, 2 egg donors it took to make our daughter. So we had 14 embryos.
Wow.
And we used 13, and she's our 13th embryo. And did you meet her? Was she in the restaurant?
No, I just saw a picture of her. She's beautiful.
She's really cute.
Isn't it?
So, yes, that's why.
What is she mixed with? She looks mixed
So I'm Turkish and Italian. And our surrogate was Venezuelan, so she's half Venezuelan, a quarter Turkish, and a quarter Italian.
Oh, nice.
And she's just beautiful. I mean, I'm obsessed. So anyway, so now in the UK, we have a lot of friends. My husband and I started a group called London Gay Dads. So it's a meetup group for London Gay Dads.
Yes.
And you meet couples that have done everything. They've done adoption, they've done surrogacy, they've done whatever, co-parenting, and everyone's got a different route. But a lot of the parents that we met in that group are now doing it again here in the UK. They want another. I don't want another.
You don't want no more?
I mean, I would love to.
Yeah.
If I told you how much it cost
it?
to make our daughter.
Is it wholly, like, really?
I could have bought 2 houses in London for it. And it was the stress of it. And, you know, and you've been to my restaurant, right, as you said. And the day we opened the restaurant, we found out we had our first miscarriage. So it's like that up and down is a lot. It's a lot, right?
It's a lot, yeah.
And it puts a lot of strain in a relationship. And I'm just lucky that my husband is as cool as he is. And, we have a great relationship. So we won't do it again. But a lot of our friends are doing it here in the UK. And we just saw someone on ITV a couple the other day that they're trying to fix the system here in the UK and make it more regulated. Yeah. Because the surrogates here in this country, you can't profit off of it. So say the surrogate we had, she said, you know, you can give me like £6,000, for instance. Once you have the baby belongs to in this country belongs to the surrogate and her partner until you go for a parental order up until 6 months.
It's interesting to know all this, especially if people are listening and don't know the journey, you know?
It is a journey. It's not easy. Like if I was heterosexual, I would have 25 kids by now. Right? Because we wanted a big family. So that journey is not something that I would tell anyone to go into lightly. Really, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it was a big thing. But at the end of the day, money is money, fine. The stresses we went through, fine, because we have what we wanted. We have this beautiful, now 16-month-old, beautiful girl.
She's lovely. I saw that picture. She's beautiful.
Yeah, we got lucky.
You did,
but she's a terror now.
Is she?
Yeah. She's got 2 dads. She's got 2 dads wrapped around her fingers.
Yeah.
She's like,
I bet you spoil her.
Oh gosh, yeah. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? We have, you know, the world is not wonderful, is it?
Yeah,
so let's make it as magical as we can, right?
No, bless you.
That's what we think. So,
thank you for sharing that with me, Alexandra. So I'm going to come back to you now, Michael. Can you find Michael a nice man like you? You're so beautiful. Honest to God.
I have a lot of customers that come into my restaurant, and I'm like, I'll tell you this, I'm the matchmaker. I've matched so many people in the restaurant.
So what's your type?
What's your type?
What's your type?
No, I can't tell you my type.
Why?
Let me tell you why I look at it like this no more.
Go on.
Visually I do have a type.
Yeah, go on.
But I think that what I want and what I need and what God's going to send me is 3 different things. So I visualize.
Wow, okay.
Because what I visualize, I'm just like, okay, I'm not attracted to slim.
Okay.
I don't do skinny. I like thick.
Okay.
I like thick, tall, beards, tattoos. And I like them to wear a suit in the week and wear like shorts or joggers weekends. That kind of look.
I mean,
no
wonder you're single. You're not picky at all.
Let me tell you. And you know when people say to me, "Oh, Michael, then how long was your last relationship?" My last previous relationship, my previous relationship was 17 years.
What?
Oh.
So when people talk about what you're looking for, I know what I'm looking for. Yeah. So when people hear like my criteria or my agenda or what I'm looking for, well, this is what I'm looking for.
Okay.
And what I'm looking for, God has blessed me with it for 17 years. Monogamous. You know, my 2 sons are amazing.
Oh.
Do you get what I mean? So, you know, from that, you know, I'm happy with that.
Yes.
He passed away coming up to 12 years he's passed.
Oh,
no, it's good. I'm talking about it now.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what, I think that a lot of people also don't look into is that, I think for death with a lot of people, they grieve in different ways.
Yes, yes.
You know, some people grieve for ever how long? Because there's no time on grieving. But what I found is with the LGBTQ family, I don't think a lot of people understood that we also grieve the same way as a heterosexual or straight person will grieve. Do you get what I mean? So they might think that you have a partner, but they think that, oh, well, he's passed. Okay, yeah, you can move on to your next partner now. You know, they don't understand that you grieve the same way.
Yeah.
But as I said, I'm I think I'm over. I don't say I'm fully over that hurdle, but I'm getting there. So now I reached the stage now, like, yeah, I'm looking for a husband. I'm not looking for a boyfriend. I don't want none of that. I want a husband, and I know what it is.
Please, can I come to the wedding when it happens?
Well, yeah,
Can I organize the wedding? At least let me cater it.
Yes,
Yeah, the food is good.
you know. So yeah, so that's that is what I'm looking for at the moment.
Okay, what's your age bracket?
Oh jeez.
Put it in there. This is the
mean,
button.
No.
Come on.
Meaning like I don't want less younger than 35.
Okay.
And I don't mind above that.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's your cut-off age though?
That what youngest?
No,
Yeah.
older.
Older. I don't really have one.
Is it?
I don't
so
really
you go
have
with
one.
a 70-year-old?
No, I don't think I
Exactly.
would.
Look,
No, but
been
let me
there,
tell you.
done that.
Yeah,
Have you?
yeah, but the thing is, remember, it's
Yeah.
You're good, you know.
It is a long time ago. Even worse. This is 15 years ago.
You're a 70-year-old. Did that person look like a 70?
Maybe like it's different when you're that young, right? When I,
Well, you
'cause I was
can't
so
see.
young, you don't. You just see older, right? He probably was 40, but he looks 70. No, I don't know. But now looking back and like doing the math, he's probably in his like late 80s now.
Now,
Yeah.
Alexandra, what you like? This week complained about the 60-year-old I'm with. I'm just
No,
like,
no, stop it. Age is a number.
Yeah.
right?
That's what you say.
It's
But when they
true.
moan it, it's
Well,
too
no,
much.
that's all men. Men moan. Just accept that they complain. I think age is a number.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
But you
I
went for a 70-year-old. What age were you then?
I can't say that.
I'll help you.
No, I was younger than 30.
Younger than 30.
But when I met my husband, he was 23. Now looking back to think of a 23-year-old as a child,
Yeah.
right? But I was 29 then.
That's not bad.
It's
That's
not bad.
That's okay.
And now I'll be 40 in a couple of weeks, and he'll be 34 in a couple of weeks. That's not bad at all. But when you're younger,
So
you
you're the
think
cougar.
like,
oh, jeez.
hello, of
Me some
course.
juice.
Okay.
Let you some juice.
You're the nice
So,
cougar.
yeah, sure,
Wrong with you?
sure. No, I think age is a number, and I don't think
Yeah?
people should. And I have a friend who's single and looking, and
What is he looking for?
She.
Oh, it's a she. Okay.
she doesn't know what she wants.
Oh, she don't know what she wants.
She thinks she does. She was in a relationship with a guy who she thought she was in love with, and
Yeah.
I didn't get to meet him because I was away for a couple months in
Yeah.
jail. No, I wasn't in jail. I'm just kidding. And from what I hear, he was really nice, but he couldn't commit. And she thought she was in love, and maybe she was, maybe she is. And now I'm trying to set her up with all my customers because I
yeah.
have very nice customers that come to the restaurant.
He's so. Can I tell you something else in his place? Honestly,
I'm telling
God,
you, yeah, really
It's
nice.
serious, honestly.
I have lovely people that
Yeah,
come
you
in,
do.
very nice
Absolutely.
looking,
Yeah. But we
affluent.
need someone nice for
I'm
Michael.
try- I'm-
We're
No,
trying to find
but you know
out.
something.
thinking.
You still. So
Let
you
me
got
tell
some-
you. No,
got
but let me tell you
Michael.
this.
I've got something for you. Sorry, go ahead. You tell
Yeah,
me.
go,
You go ahead.
No, you go first.
Go on.
Because let me tell you, my affirmation when I get up, my first sentence as I open my eyes, open even breath,
Yes.
is thank you God,
Yes.
you know, for allow me to wake, and what I want, how much money I want to make, and one of the last things I say is I'm going to meet my husband today.
Oh, so you're always
Yeah.
manifesting that.
Before I used to be like, yeah, I'm gonna meet my husband on the train. And then or on the way to the train station, whatever.
Yeah.
And then let me tell you, my stylist, Sister Kofi, she said to me, Brother Michael, no. She said, why are you just doing it? Because okay, you take the train every day, yeah. 'Cause I only drive on weekends. And she was like, why are you only saying for when you going on the train? She said, no, just say you're gonna meet him
somewhere
today.
Yeah,
I said,
somewhere.
okay. So because in our side we're very spiritual. You know, yeah. And I said, God, please, you know, I want an amazing team that has the same vision as I have, and so forth. So, the team that's coming together, let me tell you, God's just bringing these people from the north, the south, the east, and the west, and bring them to one. So anyway, Sister Kofi came on board. She's part of the family, and she was like, Brother Michael, she said, don't worry, he'll come. It doesn't stress me. I'm not like, oh my God, we need to
You're
come
not
in.
on the search. You're on the hunt.
I am.
He
You
is.
are
I am.
That's what
I am.
sometimes
But let me
I'm
tell you what it is.
Listen.
No, but what I mean is, it's not like the only time. Okay, I went to the cinema the other day.
What did you
I'm
watch?
not going to promote what movie I watched.
okay,
No, I'm not
okay.
gonna, but when I went to watch the movie, let me tell you, I was just like, oh my gosh. If my partner was here now, at least we could have keyed, we could have talked about the movie and stuff like that. So it's little things like that.
Yeah, I hear that.
And I don't know if I'm being picky also, because it's another thing that I do is that, okay, I'm a person. I'm a romantic, and I'm a bit of a femme guy as well. And
what does that mean for people? That don't know, please.
I don't know. What does that mean?
For me, that's
I'm
me.
not one, so I don't know.
I'm a butch femme kind of guy.
Okay.
So I find that some of my tendencies might be a bit feminine, but I'm also, people's like, but you look kind of Turkish though. Do I? My brothers would be like, rah, man's all looking tug. You get what I mean? Yeah. So, because of the beard and sometimes when I'm in work, I see, they'll be like, Michael, you look so tug. I'm just like, is it? But I'm not ratchet though.
Is it?
Ratchet, So, and the thing is like, when I go on a date, I expect chocolates, I expect flowers, just little gestures. That's just me. That's you. Let me tell you, I'm a Libra.
What? So am I. What is it?
I'm the 14th.
I'm the 25th.
What?
Yeah, we're good people. We are good people.
Yes, we are good people. We just keep getting hurt.
No.
I'm fed up of it. I'm speaking up.
No, but let me tell you. So I think what's happened is that people say, Michael, you were spoiled in the 17 years.
Yeah.
And I worked very hard. Even now, I work very hard. They're not like, Michael, when are you going to go on holiday? I went on holiday over day, but they're like, Michael, this. I'm just like, I need to do this because when my husband comes into my life,
you're prepared.
I will slow down a little bit and me and him can have, because I'm independent.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So I got, mortgage looking after, I got house looking after, I got salon to look after,
yes.
I got my family I look after, I help my mom and my siblings, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So I know the kind of guy that I want, and people say you mustn't compare, but the thing is, his standard of the way that he, we was as a family was very high. I mean, like,
what star sign was he?
Oh my God, Pisces.
So do we got any Pisces
yeah,
then?
yeah. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, but let me tell you, I'm going to tell you something.
Yes.
So it'll be, let's say it's a Monday, and I've come in and I'm from the house of the Glamour Crew. So my house, or people in London might call it as the Crew. So my house I'm from is called the House of Glamour. Okay. So we used to go raving a lot, partying a lot, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and maybe sometime on a Sunday. So that shows you, we used to rave a lot. And I will come home and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I need something like a blue outfit to wear for Saturday. Let me tell you. So I've gone to work on Monday, gone to work on Tuesday. You see, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. And this ain't just, it's a must.
Yeah.
I've gone upstairs and there's a bag on the bed or on the side. And he will just be like, oh, I got your blue outfit. You see what I'm saying to you? So and that's not that he must. That is something he just will do. He'll call me at work. Oh, how's your day going? I'm like, yeah, my day's going good. Oh, just to let you know, we're going to Paris tomorrow. I'm like, oh no, I can't. I've got clients. I've got booked in. Oh no, I've spoken to the girls already. It's all sorted.
Oh no, that's amazing.
That's good.
That's amazing.
Let me tell you, I'll be at work. And obviously like JS, I know the flower shop very well. Pull up outside. I'm like, I wonder who's getting flowers across the road. You see a bouquet of flowers come to the salon. Oh, is there a Michael here? I'm like, yeah. Oh, have a good day.
Yeah, no, that's
that is
that's
special.
isn't it?
But listen to this. So, if back then, if people know about Mercury 1-to-1. Do you remember
T-Mobile back in the day?
That was the first mobile.
The very first one,
He got me my first mobile and stuff like that. And I had that number up until this day.
Have you?
Yeah.
So you were spoiled. Let's just say you're spoiled. That's not realistic anymore.
And let me tell you, and we never raved once. Well, maybe once we went to the club together. He's not into the club. He wasn't into none of that. No. And when I come home from the club, and I go in the bathroom and come out, and he'll be like, your hair smells of nicotine. And I'll be like, oh, babe, sorry. He'll never say, you stink or you smell a cigarette. He just says,
like the Taurus and the other ones are the Geminis and the horrible ones.
Wow. We know a Gemini, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do. There we go. Let's not talk about him. Okay, so listen, on April 21st, I don't know what you're doing, but cancel your plans. From 7 o'clock until 11 o'clock at my restaurant, we're doing Lewisham LGBT meetup, because there's a huge group of LGBT in Lewisham, but we've never actually met as a group. You meet whatever. It's not going to be a mix and match. It's not going to be a dating thing, but it's going to be a casual, laid back, everyone get to meet each other. So if you want to
You could, yeah, you could WhatsApp me the information.
I'll send you the information, and then
do.
I'll send you some guys that are coming, some pictures.
Yes,
and their
please
profile.
make sure they start this up there. I beg you. Thank you for giving me joy this morning like this. Thank you everyone that's joined in as well. It's just been lovely. So now we're going to sort Michael out. Can you sort me out and all then?
You've got one.
Yeah, but he's Gemini.
It doesn't matter. He's lovely. He's lovely.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to marry.
You don't need to get married.
No, I do. That's what he said last time. Alexander said to me. You
Listen,
don't need marriage.
I believe in marriage. I think marriage.
Oh, so how come I can't?
Because you don't. One doesn't need.
Yeah, but I want.
What does he not want? The wedding? Or
the whole thing.
The commitment? I mean, what is he?
10
Still
years.
looking around?
No children. 10 years, 61 in June. He just doesn't want it. Doesn't believe in it.
Well,
so that's wasting my life.
Maybe
isn't it?
keep him on the side and we'll find you like a mainstream one. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's listening, I'm just kidding. I mean, you're happy because you seem very happy together.
Happy to an extent, but I know what I want and I don't see why I should have to, you know, be back with it. You know, I've gone through a lot. So, yeah. I've gone through a lot. So I want to be happy.
You seemed very happy when you were with him
because
the
I'm a
other day.
good actress, mate. Right? No, not really. No, I am happy to an extent, but, you know.
God, what did we get ourselves into? My goodness. My goodness. All right, well, let's see how this one goes.
Yeah.
We'll give it another 10 years and then from there.
Really? Do you know how old I'll be by then? 70-odd, I'm sure. God.
Let's do the math. Carry the 1 and
yes.
40. There you go. You'll be 40 in 10 years.
Oh, God. If only. If only.
Are you manifesting a wedding?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Oh, I want to do it abroad.
Yeah, but he's doing the opposite.
Yeah, exactly. But his mum doesn't like me.
Oh,
because you're Jamaican.
Yeah, remember I told you.
You told me, I know.
She's West African. Sierra Leone, she don't like me. Doesn't know what I do.
I hope she's listening.
So do I, but she won't.
No.
No.
Oh, sorry.
That's hard. Yeah. Oh,
Well,
it's not about me. It's about you two.
Well,
join.
like it's about a relationship. It's all relationship.
I'm like a relationship gathering, isn't it?
Well, listen.
Yeah.
If you want, we'll find you.
Will ya?
Listen, that's what I do.
Good
I'm
man.
telling you, I'm not kidding. My restaurant is like.
You know, he's on BBC Three.
Love
Restaurant, the Dating with My Ex is his restaurant.
Yeah, they use
his
restaurant
for it. Yeah.
Susie Ruffle, a
BBC
comedian,
Three?
they did her. Yeah, BBC Three, they did our restaurant.
He's
But we
there.
use our restaurant for like
It's
filmings all the time.
beautiful, honestly, Michael. You go there, you feel like America, heaven, love. As you walk through the door,
And,
you just trust your
that's
love.
what it's about.
Yeah.
So that's what it's about.
Absolutely.
You know, just
There's no
going
judgment.
somewhere
there's
and you're like,
nothing. I love
yeah,
it, you know,
yeah.
I love it.
And I love that is that people can go somewhere and they feel loved.
Yes.
As you walk through the door.
As you walk through the door, I
Because-
just felt it.
That's what I want, but
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
especially in the UK, aren't used to that.
No.
Right? And so I give American hospitality, and I go, "Good morning, hi, how are you?" And I've told my staff, listen, if there's a mom that's eating and she's got a baby, we'll hold the baby, take care of the baby while mom eats. That's the community feel I
Yes.
want.
So
Yeah.
beautiful.
But then when you walk in, it looks like the wallpaper is like the Beverly Hilton, so it's like that pink.
nice,
yeah.
nice.
So it takes you away from Southeast London.
Yes.
Takes you like Central London or America.
Yeah.
Right. But you still have, you're surrounded by, your community, which is what I wanted that feeling to be, and it's all travel theme. Right?
Good.
Yeah.
Because I opened it in the middle of lockdown when we couldn't go anywhere. So it's all, inspirational.
I can't believe it was so near
aspirational.
to where I live. That's the thing. I've driven past it, and I said that day, God said, "Come to this place," and that was it.
You see?
And I hijacked him. I said, "You best come to the show."
I had like coffees in my hand. I was like, oh, okay.
I'll be there,
All
man. You
right.
better. I'll run
What
you
do you want me
down.
to talk about surrogacy?
Yeah.
But you've helped somebody out there, because there might be a gay couple out there that wants to go through it. And now that you said it, that's really helped someone, and I'm grateful for it, really.
I wish that when we were starting the surrogacy journey, we had met more people before. We kind of did it on our own, and my husband was really good about doing it on his own. And
Was he?
and the aftermath, when we were in Mexico, our daughter was born in Mexico, and we were in Mexico for 5 weeks after she was born to get her passport, and we were getting every second Instagram messages. Can you tell us how to do this? What do we do this? And so we became like the leaders of all thing surrogacy, international surrogacy. And I said to my husband, I was like, babe, we don't know anything. We just know what we did.
Yeah, but that still helps. You see, that still helps someone.
Yeah, we were giving them the we were giving the don'ts more than the do's.
Yeah.
Because we went through so many of the don'ts that we didn't want anyone else to experience. Because it was, it was a terrible 3 years.
Yeah.
Terrible 3 years. And so
did you cut the cord?
So Ben was in the room, because it was during COVID still.
Oh, I see.
So only one of us could go into the
Yeah.
room. So, and they do it by a C-section. They always do C-section in Mexico in a private hospital. So he was in the room, and we were watching the video yesterday of her coming out,
Yeah.
like, out of the the cut, because you know, and it was just so like it is. You have kids, you know, it's like just magical and like this thing. And we're still close with the surrogate and with her family, even though the communication barrier, because I don't speak Spanish and she doesn't speak English, so it's all via Google Translate, but fine.
Yeah.
We send pictures and things like that. But
So can I ask you, will she still have to call, your daughter still have to call her mum?
she's not the
She's not
mom,
the mum.
she's the carrier.
Oh, she's just the carrier. Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
our egg donor was anonymous, so we only have 5 pictures of her and like her medical history and family medical history. And my daughter is like the perfect combination of our egg donor and me. Like we call her B because there's a picture we have of her with the necklace with a B on it, so we call her B. We don't know her name. And I was like, oh my gosh, she looks like B. And then she has my downward smile, and my husband was like, oh gosh, she's got your mouth. And he always says like I'm sad because that's why I have a beard to cover my sad face. Anyway, so while we were there, we met a couple who live in Horsham, another gay couple whose daughter was born the day before my daughter in the same hospital. And so we met in Mexico, had dinner together. We got on with them really well.
Yeah.
And so we still see them. We try and see them once a month so our daughters can grow up together. Because they have the same experience, right?
Yes, yes.
Now, they went through a different clinic in Mexico. They were stuck there, I think, for 6 months. And we were there for 6 weeks.
Wow.
So that's the other thing. If you use clinics abroad, you have to do your own research on how to get back. Because I'm American and I'm the biological father, so we got an American passport in Mexico. But the biological father in that couple I'm talking about, he's English. So they couldn't get an English passport for their daughter to then bring her back.
A lot of red tape, isn't it?
Yeah, so they you know, they had lawyers and lawyers and lawyers, and if you guys are watching, sorry, I'm talking about you.
Yeah. But it helps to awareness for people, you know?
And a lot of British couples reach out to us on our Instagram like, hey, so you use this company, do you think they're good? And I said, yeah, we have what we wanted, but you're both English, so regardless, it's going to be tricky for you guys to get your daughter back. And that's something we just need to be aware of when you're looking into international surrogacy. I have some friends of mine, one's Irish and one's French, and they live here, and they're doing Colombia. It's the same thing to get them back.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's interesting.
So just do your research, people, if you're looking at international surrogacy, because it's not
as easy as
things. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that. So I'm going to go back to Michael now. What was I going to say about Michael? That's so engrossing. What you're saying, sorry.
That's deep.
So
that's deep.
It's deep. Sorry, it's too early for that's 9:30.
That's what you're like. Anyway. So, but Michael, you know the only thing I haven't seen you do in your salon is locks. I've seen you do other hair stuff.
Are you serious?
You haven't seen the locks.
How dare you?
I know, innit?
Oh my God.
Please.
We specialize in all types of hair. Yeah. So from locks to natural hair to relaxed hair to we do all types, And as I said, we do Afro-European, Caucasian, and Hispanic hair. Okay. So we do all types of hair. Yeah. So with our salon, we don't care what religion, race, gender you are. As I said, that's why I always shout out the LGBTQ family are always welcome. To Michael Styles, because a lot of people, i.e., that's a bit femme like myself, feel a bit intimidated either to go to a barbershop, to go to a salon, especially when it's mainly Afro-Caribbean. Yeah. They feel a bit intimidated to go in and so forth. So they're like, can I get... No, you're welcome. Listen, what would you like to have done? Can I get a camera? Like, and they love that. Yeah. And...
Got such a great aura of your customers as well.
No, we have to. Yeah, we have to. And... as I always talk to my clients and stuff about, is that since COVID, mental health has gone through the roof. And mental health isn't always seen. So
and especially men, they don't want to talk about it.
And it's especially Afro-Caribbean men. They even more don't want to talk about it. It's something that's just you don't talk about. You get what I mean? So because what you have to remember is, especially in the Afro-Caribbean community, we especially with men, they don't really like to show emotion, so they wouldn't cry so much in front of people. They wouldn't. Because remember, it's like they're the head of the family, or they're the head of, so they're the head of everything. So they're the foundation or the structure for a lot of households. So then it's like they mustn't show no form of emotion at all. You get what I mean? So we talk to our clients a lot and so forth, and
so it's a safe place when they come and do their hair.
Definitely. I remember one of our European clients couple months ago came in very distraught, and she whispered to one of my stylists that she was going to do something really bad to herself. So she said, yeah, because she said her hair was just falling out and so forth. So we're like, what happened? So she told us what happened to her and so forth. And then Sister Kofi, again, rescued her and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I'm saying. So a lot of people are going through stuff outside and really don't really have nowhere they can turn to or go to and be like, where can they have a release?
Yes.
You get what I mean? So we at Michael Styles, you know, hey, come sit down, boom, we'll look after you, we do this, we do that and so forth. And also, what I done the other day, I ran a program called You Are Worth It. All right. And that was a program that was dedicated to 12 to 16 years young. Okay. I targeted this at young boys, you know, in the community especially.
Yes.
To come in, and we done some empowering programs, some upliftment
Do you have
programs.
the time to do all that?
Right, because what it is, I want to give some, what I do, the programs I run, I want to give back to the community.
Yeah.
So one of the programs that I ran last year was for mother, parents and carers. So because what you find is that there's a lot of people in homes or in care homes, but they don't have people that could look after their hair.
Yeah.
So,
that's
okay,
so true.
let me do that. And a lot of these programs I'm running are voluntarily. So what we do, we close the salon, say half day, and we give back to the community.
Okay. And where do you advertise that? Is it in the shop? Do you
No, I just advertise in the shop or WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok. Thank you. So the next program that I'm running at the moment is called Save a London Life. So what Save a London Life is, where we take young people off the streets and we teach them hairdressing and barbering and so forth. That's free. So the next program we're running will be in the 6 weeks holiday. And we're going to run that like once or twice for the week.
You'll be teaching them?
We're teaching them, hairdressing, barbering and so forth. Just to give them a lifelong skill. You know, they might not want to do it permanently, but it's something they can have and they can take away and they'll get a certificate when it's finished to say, well, this is what they've done and it's a hair program and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
What are you doing, Mr. Alexandra?
Nothing.
Good.
I do nothing.
No, you are. No, but you do because you've got that pen for the kids.
Yeah.
You know, when I walked in, you've got the
We've got a playpen, yeah.
it's
Because I mean,
brilliant.
where we are in the neighborhood, we're in it's what's called the Corbett Estate in Hither Green, and
Is that a good thing?
yeah, it's a great
Okay,
thing.
good.
Yeah, we love it. I mean, it's like such a small community, like a
Yes.
really great community, and it's one of those places which is very unique, especially in the UK. You walk down the street on the way, like when I take my daughter to nursery, and like, good morning, which is so not a British thing to do that, right? You just keep walking, or you look down. And so we've got a really great community, and we've got a lot of young families moving in.
Okay.
They're gentrifying the area, which is good for some, not good for others. But what is happening is everyone, because, you know, the UK is very expensive.
Extremely.
And so a lot of people
These
are
are for
moving.
people who want to see Michael's face. Not Michael, Alexandra's face. Hold on.
No one wants to see this
They
face.
do. They want to see you as well.
Did someone say, I want
Yeah,
to see
they
his
do.
face?
There he is. Look
Hi,
at
good
him.
morning. This is what I look like.
You can't have him.
Hi, sorry. Okay. So we are the place for babies and dogs.
Babies and dogs.
I mean,
oh.
it's just like heaven, right? Who doesn't like babies? Who doesn't like dogs? And so you walk in, we've got a
I like the babies.
You don't like dogs?
No, I'm a bit.
Oh, come on.
I'm a bit, because I'm scared of dogs.
Well, don't be.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared.
Come to my house. I've got two very little
I
dogs.
asked you for your bed the other day because the food filled me up. And what did you say?
I said...
Tell Mike what you said.
I said nothing. I said you can go to my house.
But
and
I've got dogs.
But I've got dogs.
Exactly.
Oh, but the offer was still there. So
It
you
was
still
still
offered
there.
it.
But you know, so I declined because I'm scared of dogs.
What are you afraid of? I mean,
I don't know, just that, you know.
One of my dogs is like 4 kilos. Like, he's tiny.
Oh, you got the little dogs, the
Yeah.
bag dogs I call them.
Well,
oh.
no, he's a little bigger than that, but
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
So we brought them from California. We rescued
you?
them in California. Yeah. One's an Italian Whippet and Chihuahua mix, and the other one's a Jack Russell and a Border Terrier mix. Super
Let me
cool.
ask you a question.
Yes.
Did you know the nationality you wanted of your baby? Did you have it set in your head? Or was it just what comes?
No, I don't
No?
think so. I
What is
think
it?
so. Like I said, I'm half Armenian, and
like the
Kim-
Kardashians?
Yeah, like Kim Kardashian.
Oh.
And I said,
You never expected this today, did you?
and I said, I've seen a lot of like 100% Armenians, and I've seen a lot of Armenians mixed with every different color,
Oh.
and I think the mix is really cool.
Yeah?
There's something about that
What
mix.
language do you speak then?
Armenian.
The Armenians.
Well, I don't. I speak Japanese. That's my
Do
second
ya?
language. Yeah. My dad didn't teach us any Armenian. So yeah, so I didn't care really because that doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Okay. So
I don't know. To me, it doesn't. I mean, you know, a person's a person, right? So when we were looking at adoption, we didn't care.
Didn't care. Oh, that's good.
And then we went on surrogacy. My husband's ginger, right? So
yeah, that's because his picture he looked blonde, so it's ginger.
He's slowly becoming blonde. I don't know why, but so we were looking for a ginger egg donor. At least it would, and I would be the sperm donor, and then we'd have a ginger egg donor.
Okay.
But in Mexico, it's really hard to find a ginger
Yeah, of course.
egg donor. And we found one, but she put in her profile that she smoked, so we were like, let's not start. You know,
So
not that
even
I mean,
that criteria, you made sure that you didn't want this, you didn't want that, you wanted this. Oh,
you
wow.
always like for an egg donor and a surrogate, you want the youngest, right? The youngest. So our egg donor was 23, and our surrogate was 23.
Okay.
So you have a
What a
better
journey,
chance,
huh?
right? A better chance. But it turns out it didn't really make a difference because it took 13 embryos, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
To
of
make it
course.
happen. And so I had 7 surrogates, and all the surrogates were young. They were all under 25. So it didn't matter to us. And now that our daughter, I was hoping our daughter would be a little bit, I mean, she's amazing, but I thought she would be a little bit darker. And she's quite fair. So I'm thinking maybe it's because we live in England that she's not seeing the sun. When she sees the sun, maybe the melanin will come out, hopefully. But everyone said to my husband, she was born, oh my gosh, she just looks just like you.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, that's not physically possible because I have nothing. But it's the skin tone. They have this skin. So he's like translucent. He's so fair.
Translucent, you know. What's wrong with you?
Well, he's ginger and fair. What can I say? And I've got like.
Why did you go for an American man?
What? Because
What was your reason?
I have a brain in my head.
Oh my gosh, are they that bad?
No, I'm not that bad.
No, I know you're lovely, but I've always wanted an American. Let's just put Lenny aside for a moment. But that was my thing in my youth. I wanted an American
Because
guy.
of the accent?
The accent and just the family, the way they're really family orientated. What I saw growing up.
Yeah, but this is the thing. We are totally stereotyping.
Is it?
You're gonna stereotype by what you said, and I'm gonna stereotype by what I'm about to say. I think that, and forgive me for any American that's out there that's listening.
Oh, no.
I am American myself. We have very different, you know, we're one of 2 countries in the world that pledge allegiance to a flag. Right? And so we are America's the best. America's the best country. America, everywhere else is, you know, beneath us. And those people that have never left America don't see what else is out in the world. And it's not that they're ignorant. I don't mean to say that at all. Very educated, you know. But it is that ignorance that when I travel and I hear American accents, I think, oh gosh, Americans. Even I do. I mean, I've been here for 15 years, and not that I'm better than anyone else. I'm just saying, you just feel that ignorance, and you see like the typical Karen are usually American, right? You know, because they're superior in their mind, right? So even when I lived in America, I rarely dated Americans.
So you always went outside your...
Yeah, because my dad was from Cyprus and my mom's Italian. I never really felt like a typical American. You know, growing up in New York, it's very international.
Yeah.
And so I've dated Brazilians, and I've dated Egyptians, and do you want to know? I can go down the whole list.
Did you date a black man?
Yes.
Did ya?
Yes. It's a little too fresh, so we don't talk about that.
We need a later show for that. You need to come back and talk about the Benny Hinn thing. Remember you said there's something about Benny Hinn. You must.
I used to be very religious.
Yeah,
and now
you're saying completely.
It was like a bad breakup. And I was young. I was 13.
Was it really bad as in can't speak bad?
No, not that. It's just that, you know, like, when you go to church, you look at your pastor or your preacher or whatever as that person that's going to educate you and give you everything you want to know about the things that you can't figure out on your own, which you should figure out on your own.
Yeah.
I don't think you need someone else to teach you. No offense to any pastor. And he just did some things in his marriage and with financial things with the church that he obviously got divorced and left the church. And I thought, well, if this is the person that is supposed to be my direct, you know, and then do you know Benny Hinn? Have you heard of Benny Hinn? He's a televangelist, and he's the one that he puts his hand on your head and you faint. Yeah. Right?
Okay.
So I was part of that church in the States.
Did you get the hand, though?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you fall down?
Yes.
Did you?
But it's baloney.
Was it?
So what happens, he like lures you. It's almost like he hypnotizes you. And I went to one of his huge concerts in Orlando. I remember this. And my parents didn't believe in it, but I went with my quote unquote aunt.
Yeah.
And I was really into it. But I just love the music. I love singing. I'm a singer, right? So I love the music. Anyway, so we went to his concert in Orlando, and he like lures you in, and he and then he actually physically brings you down, and he's like, a whole crowd of us went down to the altar, and you're like in this trance, and then he like goes boom. It's not funny. I mean, it's funny now.
It's not a joke.
He's saying it.
But as a 12-year-old kid,
Yeah.
as a 12-year-old kid, you know,
Yeah.
and then he goes like, boom, but a lot louder, and everyone faints back, but it's out of shock, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at it on camera, it looks like the Holy Spirit is, got you. So anyway, so I just fell out of love with it, and my dad, who's now passed, he studied to be an Armenian pastor, a dead body. And then he slowly got out of it, and it was weird to like see the transition from when I was a kid and he was like into it to then him fading out, and then my mom going back into church, and I just was like, what, and I'm a New Yorker, right? I'm very skeptical of everything and everyone, as I stereotype. I'm not going to say about you two.
No, thanks.
And so
No comment.
And so I have my beliefs
So what do you believe now? You still have the same thought? Are you still an atheist?
I'm still an atheist. Yes,
okay.
And I don't want to take away anyone's opinion on anything. But I have a lot of friends that still belong to churches and pastors at our restaurant. We have a huge church, and all of their people come to our restaurant.
Well.
And so I don't want to make anyone think anything else. Then you believe what you will believe, but I just want the respect that let me believe what I believe, right?
Of course.
And when it comes to like raising our daughter,
yeah, that's another thing, isn't it? May give her the choice.
Of course,
yeah,
with everything.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
we have a huge, amazing world out there where everyone's got so many different beliefs. I'm like almost the Ricky Gervais thought process where there are thousands of gods.
Yeah.
And you believe in one God. And when I used to live in Japan, and they believe in a different God.
Yeah.
So who's right, who's wrong? You're both right. You believe what you want to believe, right? It is the thought that there's something out there.
Yeah.
That's something, a higher power is there for you. The one that you believe in is there for you.
Yeah.
It's not there for me. I don't need to believe what you believe. Why should I? And so, like, when I'm walking down the streets of Lewisham, people are passing out pamphlets and stuff. I'm so annoyed because I think, how dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you waste your belief in your God on someone else?
Yeah.
What you believe has nothing to do with what I believe.
Yeah. But they won't hear that. If you verbally say that, they won't hear it, you know? So,
because they think that the God that they believe in is the only God.
Yeah.
And every other God is, but why? Why can you believe
that's
in
another
one?
show, Alexander.
But you asked me,
I know, but
in the
we've got
restaurant.
10 minutes.
I know.
And I've got to ask you a few questions. Not a few questions. I want to give you some affirmations. I love an affirmation. I'm going to ask both of you this. What are you grateful for, Michael? Name me 2 things within 8 minutes, 4 minutes each. What are you grateful for? Number 1.
Oh, my life.
And what else?
My family.
Why?
Happiness.
Oh,
And love.
good. Alexandra, what are you happy for? What are you grateful for? Sorry.
Well, I'm obviously grateful for whomever, whatever brought Zara, my daughter, into our lives.
That's nice.
Because that was one of those things. As an 8-year-old kid, I knew I wanted to be a parent.
You did.
And that it took me 32 years to make it happen. So Zara is my everything. I think about her every second of the day. I think about her when she's sleeping, and I look at the monitor and I go, I want to just go in and give her a kiss and a cuddle because she's just so wonderful.
Oh.
So Zara is my everything.
Yeah.
My husband is obviously part of that too, but
Put to the side.
he is, and he tells me all the time I'm number 2 in his life, and I don't know if he means like number 2 or if he means like
Number 2.
or number 2.
Okay, what's your second gratuity?
I'm really grateful for the community that we built around our restaurant. And I know that sounds really cheesy, but I love going into the restaurant every morning. I love it.
Yeah.
I never wake up and think, oh, I have to go to work. And that's what I want. I wanted the freedom where I didn't want to have a boss because I do not take direction.
Do you not?
I do not.
No.
When someone tells me, and I used to work for the cruise industry for 14 years. And I always had a boss because it's a huge corporation.
Yeah.
I was a cruise director and entertainment director. And whenever someone tells me to do something, I think, come on, I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. I know more than you do.
Yeah.
Which is not true, but that's the arrogance that I've always had that.
What star sign are you?
I'm a Cancer. I'm Cancerian, and so is my husband.
Is he? I don't know much about Cancerians.
We're wonderful.
Oh, you would
When
say
is
that.
Cancer?
I don't
July.
know. July.
End of June
But
and
you're
July.
nearly Leo.
Was that the
aren't you?
30th?
No, you watch it. I'm nowhere near Leo.
That's all I've ever interacted with. Taurus, Leo, and Gemini.
My dad was a Leo, and
Was he?
Cancerians and Leos aren't meant to get along.
Yeah.
My dad was amazing. I mean, he was the coolest person in the world. But my husband, I'm July 4th. My husband's July 9th.
So you're the American
I'm
thingy.
4th of July.
Yeah.
4th of July, Independence Day.
Yeah.
Born in New York City on July 4th. My mom hates me for that. She goes, "Do you know how hard it was to get a taxi to the hospital on 4th of July?" I really mean that the community we built at the restaurant.
Really good.
And when I'm walking my daughter to nursery, I see all of my customers, and they go, "Hey, I'm going to come in tomorrow. I'm going to get a coffee." And we have really unique stuff, and so they always like, "What's new today?"
It's beautiful.
By the way, you don't drink coffee, do you?
No, you don't
Do you
drink
drink
hot
coffee?
chocolate.
No.
You don't drink coffee either.
No.
Listen, Libra, you see that?
guys.
What you say? No, hold
Libra.
on. Hot chocolate, did you say?
Yeah.
No, I said
hot- you
coffee.
said coffee.
No,
but
I don't
said-
do coffee.
But do you know hot chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I brought you this. That's cold now.
Yeah, I'm going to heat it up.
It's
when
a
I get home.
Biscoff hot chocolate.
He made me a Biscoff hot chocolate the other day. Lord have mercy.
But we just came up with a new one. But you don't
Did
like
you?
coffee. It's a dirty chocolate chai. So it's espresso, chai, and chocolate. It is like it's
Heaven.
It's heaven. It's amazing. For those who drink coffee, it's heaven. So when you like crazy stuff like a mango coconut cappuccino, which everyone's like mango and a cappuccino. It's like drinking a coffee on the beach in the
Is
Caribbean.
it? Oh,
It's
God,
nice,
you're
nice,
so freaking
nice.
It's wonderful.
Nice.
Anyway, so I'm thankful for that.
You're
I'm
thankful for
grateful
that.
for my family, as you said,
Yes.
and the community we built around the restaurant. And I'm sure you're the same, like the community at your place. It's just
Yeah,
that's what
it's
makes
lovely.
Yeah.
life worth living. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah.
Unless you have a community around you, and I don't mean friends, because friends come and go.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
right? As we all know.
Yeah.
And when remember
100%.
when you're younger and you're like, I only have one friend, and then they have all this big group of friends, and my mom said, all you need in life is one friend.
friend,
You
yeah.
don't even need one friend.
Yeah.
Really. I have my husband, that's my only friend.
Yeah.
Really. True friend that will do everything
the
for
true
me.
one.
And
As
will-
you said,
right?
the true
Yeah.
one.
Right. And so friendships are friendships.
Yeah.
I have a birthday. My 40th is coming up.
What do you do for your 40th? And are we invited?
Going to Alaska.
How are you? Oh, God. No, we're not invited then on that one.
Why? Why
Alaska?
not?
I've got Alaska money.
It's not expensive. So we're
And it's cold? No.
no, not in July.
Really?
Yeah, so like in July in Alaska, you can wear like shorts on the bottom.
Are
and,
you
like,
having a laugh?
No, I'm
You better
telling
take
you.
pictures then.
I've got 1,000 from being there in July. I used to work on cruises, and so you wear shorts on the bottom, maybe a jumper on top, and it's wonderful. Unless you take the helicopter up to the top of the glacier, and then it's freezing, which we did.
What makes you go there? What makes you say you want to go to that country?
Well,
What's the thing?
It's so Alaska is beautiful. Alaska is working at sea for 14 years. There's some people love certain itineraries. Like most crew members love the beach, and I don't
That's
like the
me.
beach. I hate sand.
Do
I
you?
really don't like sand.
You're right picky, aren't you?
Oh, I'm very picky. Wait until you meet my husband, you'll see why. I just don't like sand.
No.
Give me a pool any day, but
you don't like the sand?
I hate the sand. So,
I love the sand.
You like
See?
me?
Yeah.
See, it's
that's why a lot of people don't like Alaska, because it's like,
very
there's no beach.
rocky-ish,
Yeah,
and
but it's the
thing.
most beautiful place in the world.
Is it?
That and Montenegro. Those two places are
Where
like,
is that? Where's Montenegro?
Montenegro is like near Croatia. It's a country just near Croatia. So it's that part of Europe. But Alaska is like, it's America, obviously, but it's like north, like
yeah.
Canada, next to Canada. And it's like you see whales and you see bald eagles and you see bears and you see moose.
So I don't
and
mind that,
It's
but I
just
need to
so
be warm.
beautiful. No.
Me too. Listen,
No.
we've got 3 minutes.
Okay,
I want to
sorry.
thank you so much for coming in, and you've got to come back again because you need to talk about Benny Hill. You got to come back again and talk about your new husband and when the wedding is.
No
Simple
problem.
as that.
He's gonna meet him at my restaurant.
Oh yeah, that's
on
true,
April
isn't it? On the
21st.
21st.
Yeah.
And how is
Let me
the
take a
ginger
drink.
beer?
It was good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I made it with my loving hands. I was going to make you, but you said you don't like ginger beer and you don't drink booze.
No, I don't drink booze.
God, that's the sorrow.
I don't drink.
So you're not going to taste my sorrow?
I will do.
You have to
Oh,
taste
there's alcohol in it.
Not the one that you think is hibiscus and mulled wine.
Okay, because I don't drink and I don't smoke.
You don't drink what?
He
I don't
doesn't-
drink and I don't
neither does,
smoke.
neither does Alexandra. You don't drink.
No.
You have to taste it.
I will do.
You must.
I mean, I'm not afraid of it. Like, I'll take a sip,
Yeah,
but
have a sip.
I don't buy alcohol to drink.
But this is what I made homemade.
Sorry about it. Sorry. I'm a nice, clean,
You're a nice,
clean
it's
boy.
good. And you
Yeah.
got great teeth as well. I used to be a dental nurse, that's why. You got great teeth.
Mine are wooden.
Are they? So people, we come to the end of the show. I want to thank Michael for turning up and Alexandra for coming. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in and everything else.
Thank you for
and I
having
hope you
us.
will come back. Will you come back?
Yeah, of course.
Make sure, yeah?
If Michael's here, I'll come back.
Will you? Is that the
Yeah.
only reason?
Yeah.
Oh, liberty.
Yeah.
All by God's grace.
So till next week, people, have a great day. Have a great life. Take care. Lots of love and blessings. Mwah. And here we have it. Done!
Yay!
Yay!
Thank
But you
so
see
much.
what I mean about God, right? You
Yeah.
have your God, right?
Yeah.
And like the Hindus have their God, the Buddhists have their God. Why is your God any more
And you're
superior?
more superior, isn't it?
And how dare you, just because you were born where you were born, think that you're righteous, more righteous than someone who's in Japan.
That's another show.
But do you know what I mean? This is why this is one of my issues with religion.
But that's why you need to come back and talk about it.
But it makes people very uncomfortable.
So a lot of things do.
I know.
You can't leave yet, darling, because we have to take pictures there.
No problem.
Hello, people.
Hey, good day to each and every one of you on this thankful Treat Well Tuesday. We give God the praise and we give him the glory. Listen, I will be in the salon in an hour and a half's time. Sister Coffee, Beatrice, Sister Zozo. I will see you all soon. When my client comes in, please just tell them I'm running a little bit late, but I will be there. All right, and I will see you all soon. All right, I just want to give God the praise and the glory to each one of you. Love is love, and I'll see you all soon. All right, love is love. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay. Alexander, can you just mention your Instagram, please?
Oh, yes.
Yes, so it's wanderlust, WANDERLUST, wanderlust.eatery, EATERY.
Okay.
Wanderlust Eatery.
Hold on. Say it again,
I come with lots of money because he's
So
very
it's
pricey.
I am not.
Pricey. Nigga had a heart attack when I walked out. I'm like,
Pricey?
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Oh, we're not pricey.
No,
She's
it's
just cheap. So it's wanderlust, WANDERLUST, wanderlust eatery. Wanderlust.eatery on Instagram. That's the cloud. And we are not pricey. I mean, how much you... did you see how much food you had?
Yeah, I know. That's
and
what
for
I
that
mean.
price?
And the hot chocolate as well. Hello, people. I'm with my Libra Locks brother. Yay! So happy. Thank you.
Okay, people, I'm going now. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Love is love. Take care.
Wait a minute, Alexandra. We have to take a picture. So, we have to do a background picture. So we put it on there. If you and you. And where's my oil? If you say you forgot it, God help you. God help you.
Let me tell you what happened. No, let me tell you what happened. My stylist put it aside in the gift bag and so forth, yeah?
Yeah.
But you know what I was concerned about? What? I didn't know where I was coming to.
Oh.
So my mind was...
You know, I'll come down to your workplace and get it. I don't...
No, that's all right. That's not a problem. But what I said to my colleague is like...
See.
But when you said to me it's Crystal Palace...
Yeah, near Crystal Palace.
Yeah. So then I was even speaking to one of my colleagues, two of them. Like, I spoke to one of my brothers. I said to bro, I don't know there at all.
But you heard of Crystal Palace?
Because I got dyslexia, yeah.
Okay.
So my thing was, it's just like, oh my gosh, no, I need to leave it a bit earlier because I don't know
where.
Yeah, you know, so I got a bit like, did you even come off the train?
Yeah.
Because I don't drive in the week. I only drive on weekends.
You come here from Penge East?
West.
Oh, Penge West there, yeah, and you walk here. Just there. Yeah.
Why, is there another station near here?
Where are you going? We have to take a picture.
I know, I've got to go home.
Oh, God.
My husband's off. I need to spend as much time with those.
Look at you, you hanky-panky man. What's wrong with you?
No, it's not like that. We have lots of cleaning the house to do.
Oh, really? Okay, wait a minute. So, Michael, please, will you take a picture of me and this man before he leaves? He's left my hair oil. I made him gingerbread.
Will you just taste this, please? Just taste it.
Yeah, let me taste it.
It's cold now, but it's got hot chocolate.
Oh, God, Alex.
I know. Tell me about it.
I'll tell you, it's like, anyway.
Come.
Come on. Ah, God, it's sexy. Ah! Get all in.
Hold on. We do one more.
Get me a good side. Get my locks in.
Don't move.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, it's because the way it is because of the sunlight. That's why. Yeah.
Alex, thank you.
Let the sun.
I love you. Thank you so much.